person in the fusion chamber is, we're going to fill ourselves with light, and then we're going to have this, and we're going to then stand on our own point of light and create a triangle. So, and each one of you will be in your own triangle with us. So there will be there is going to be many fusion chambers happening at this time, as we do this. So we'll fill with light, and then we're going to send light around from our hearts and create this web of light between us all in, and then we're going to create just, oh my goodness, what happened?
I'm gonna draw the triangle.
Oh, I see. Okay,
So this is Barbara. This is me. And then this is you.
right, right. And so then we're going to send light from each of these points to each other, right? Hani will send light to me and to you. I'll send light to Hani and to you. And you'll send light to Barbara and to Hani. So as we send those beams, it's going to create this, this chamber of light. And in the center of the chamber, and you will see it however you see it, or imagine it however you imagine it, but it is based in the triangle. And you may see it as like a pyramid, but it's just basically the triangle of light. And in the middle, but it's a form, because we're going to put stuff in it. And then in the middle, in the very center um, of the triangle, red, put red, and make it small. Yes, right there is this being and the being, we call in the being, and her name is Joy. And she is, I see her as small, maybe. I see her as like maybe, but she doesn't have any dimensions. But she's small and she's bright, shiny ruby red, and she is emanating joy, and she then begins sending joy to all of us in the triangle, and then she has the power to begin the fusion action. So then we put in we think about the thought of putting in money and love, and we think the thought of putting in trust and distrust. And then, actually, I don't know, it could get complicated with this many things in here, but
We will just try it.
it's all going to work. Well, it always works. Anyway, so then we're just going to be in meditation state and be kind of tuned into what's happening, and then Joy is going to begin spinning clockwise, and as she does, all what is happening, and this will be happening because we created it. As she spins clockwise, everything comes to pieces. All the different polarities stop being. It's like if they're molecules, all the trust molecules and the not distrust molecules and money molecules and love molecules are just come in, and it just becomes soup. And there is no such thing of any of it anymore. It doesn't any of it exist. It's just all molecules. And then there's a point where, and Joy is always in charge, she starts spinning the other way, counterclockwise, other way. Yeah. And, and as she spins counterclockwise, the fusion begins. And now all of that soup is turned into something new.
Mm.
It's not money and it's not love and it's not trust and it's not distrust. It's something completely new that's never been happened before. And it changes. What it does is it neutralizes the energies we carry within our own bodies, because we're then assimilating, we're taking in everything that's happening. And that's happening. So it's happening in our bodies at the same time it's happening in the chamber. So it's happening for human consciousness at the same time it's happening for our consciousness. And the more you do this, the more you neutralize your connection, your identity. I'm you know, I really don't trust, and I really trust everything. And it comes to something else where you're just it, you just are okay. It's bigger than trust. It's bigger than money or love. It's all
Is.
something. Right. It
It
just is.
is. It 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 exists. Like you know it. It's here. That type of an experience.
Right.
There's no words needed. That type.
Right. Because there aren't words yet.
And that's the new creation of the new paradigm. And the more that we do this, each one of us, right, as you're doing this, the more you're experiencing what your isness is. And and that becomes the new energetic vocabulary to bring into your light body. And with
Right.
more of the earth doing this and holding the space, that's how the whole earth will shift into this vibration. And it is at the same time as we're doing that simultaneously in this time, in the timeline that it's happening in.
Yes.
So exciting. All right, guys. So are we ready to do this?
I can tell. Yes. I hear yeses all over the place.
Yes, it's all over. Okay, so get into your positions. Go pause this video. Go grab a little drink or like get into your comfortable position, your meditation position. Anything else you want people to be aware of?